Hey folks, welcome back to Gaming Garbage, where we take a look at games, chat about the gaming news in the industry, and of course, stream for fun. Today we're going over Roblox. So now this is more of an overview of what's kind of been happening since last year and this year, and man, it's really starting to get a lot of attention to the point where it's on like national channels now. Okay, for like a lot of news and stuff, and so yeah, Roblox, how big is it? Well, it's 111 million daily active users, not monthly active users like most games use. Daily active users. It's crazy how many accounts that they actually have. The problem, though, that we're running into is that it's basically a game that is also catered toward adults and also children. And the idea is to keep some of that content and stuff separate, and that there's some safety features in place. But again, there's even an investigation. This was published in April 14 of this year. An investigation, they're showing that it's still basically not enough. And these researchers are looking at these studies, and it's unfortunately it's pretty revealing because of the other users preying on younger users, and that's certainly not what you want. So I mean, kids are basically able to interact with other accounts that they shouldn't be able to. There's also private chats and stuff, um, and be able to access rooms they shouldn't be able to get into. Also, like Boys and Girls Club role play type of stuff. Again, they word around to try to get around the filters of Roblox and all of that stuff. Again, people are always be pretty creative, but like this is kind of getting insane. So like what the researchers were concluding off of this is that ultimately, like, adults and kids are free to interact with no means of age verification, which I do think this will probably push more toward that age verification that, like, we don't want, and is already instituted in the UK as of this year. And then sexualized environments accessible to registered accounts under 9, which is insane. And then safety measures that have been circumvented with simple workarounds, and then private conversations between strangers of all ages are normalized, and then also content rating systems that fail to accurately reflect the nature of experiences and opportunities for potentially predatory behavior through private spaces and off-platform communication. So again, Roblox has these safety features. They've also added another 40 different tools, I guess, this year for parental controls and that kind of thing, again, to try to help make the platform safe. But like the cat is out of the bag. Um, and yeah, this is not good. I mean, UK politician is saying, that there's systemic failure in keeping children safe. And I even want to show too, like it's currently not banned right now, but like Roblox was also banned by the Attorney General of the UAE, which is the United Arab Emirates. It's over by Saudi Arabia, and they banned Roblox. Now in 2021, they worked on unbanning it, and this is roughly when Roblox went public and also started operating within the United States. So there was a lot of financial opportunity there. Excuse me, and a lot of money does go through Roblox. We'll look into that in a minute. But there's also been multiple lawsuits. This is just one of the more recent ones within the last week. Is that a Georgia family is suing Roblox for alleging that their 9-year-old was being groomed basically in the game. And again, all of these safety features are supposed to be working, but that's not the case. Also, to Slep, most of you have probably heard about Slep. He was actually trying to do like a Chris Hansen type of thing and catch a PDF, and he's allegedly gotten 6 individuals arrested for this type of behavior on the platform and trying to make it safer for the community. And it's not just Slep; it's others too. There's other vigilantes, but Roblox banned this user, and then there's other accounts out there that they know have kind of been doing some grooming behavior or are allegedly doing some grooming behavior, and their accounts are fine. And like it's just kind of completely backwards. Like the way the community is going to look at this is just horrible. And now we're at a point where Louisiana is now officially suing Roblox over child safety concerns. So now we have an entire state that is now going after Roblox, and there's no way Roblox can avoid this. It's not like you can come to a settlement or whatever. No, you basically have to work through the entire process with the state government. And yeah, I mean, there can be fines for this. They can demand changes to the platform, which Roblox doesn't get to say no to, or Louisiana can just ban Roblox out of the state and is not able to operate within the IP addresses of the state. And there's other stuff too. And if other states get involved, that's certainly possible. We've seen that happen before. And then, too, this can also be appealed, of course, but then you got to go up a level. So Roblox can appeal to the federal level, and then if the feds basically agrees with the state, well, now you got a whole country that is against you, and then you can also appeal to the Supreme Court, and that's another issue. Because again, the Supreme Court is as high as you can go, and maybe we'll eventually get there in a few years. I mean, it will take time to work through all of this, but this is a really bad thing for Roblox because once you get federal governments involved, and again, Roblox is an American company, and this is not like being banned from another country or whatever. This can, in my opinion, more directly affect Roblox as a whole. And then this part of the thing that we're probably going to be looking at is somewhat of an accomplice. Again, I'm not a legal or a lawyer or anything, but yeah, my assumption is that they're basically going to be kind of looking at Roblox as an accomplice because you can't allow crime on your platform or in your business or whatever. Okay, you have to have protections that actually work. And then again, if we already have some reports that are showing that, yeah, this stuff is not working, or that it's not enough, you need to do more, and Roblox just can't get a grip or a handle on this, then yeah, maybe they're going to be seen as an accomplice to the whole thing, and they're going to have to make some major changes. And now we have YouTubers that are actually leaving, that are saying they're not going to be part of the creator program anymore. And that's how Roblox works. It's not a game. It's more of a platform where the users can create games or create rooms. It's like a video game chat room kind of platform. You could think of it like that. But the thing that's kind of insane is so far it's just a couple that have said, yeah, they're done after the whole Schlep incident. And these are these two, Creekcraft and Cube Inc. But, there might actually be more. There was another one, I forgot to pull him up, but yeah, he just made a video. He's got over 3 million subscribers on YouTube, and he's a Roblox channel, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to give them a month. And if they can't turn things around, I'm going to be done. He's probably not sure exactly what he's going to do. Basically, that month gives him some time to think about it. But I also want to look into the financials of Roblox, and they've had pretty good growth in their stock. They were higher at one point, but yeah, there's been some major issues. But the lately things haven't been going very good. So they had their earnings report, and then now all of this starting to circulate on the internet. And yeah, the investors are kind of dumping their stuff. And this was Friday, and so it could continue to get worse as time goes on. We'll have to see. Excuse my coughing, folks. But the thing I really want to show you guys is this is nuts. So the orange, the net margin, it is always negative every year. They never make any money. They never make any money. And they've actually never made money since 2018. This is crazy. And when we again take a look at annual, this is actually going back to 2020. I guess they technically made a little bit, at least for their earnings per share. But again, they still have some other stuff they have to deal with. But their overhead is huge. They pull in a ton of money. And you can use TradingView if you want. This is not a promotion or anything, but it does a great job of showing a bunch of stuff. But they're not expecting to really make any real earnings even through 2028. This is really bad. This is horrific for them. And again, their revenue, it just keeps going up, but so does paying for the services and creating all the, supporting all of the content that's created, which not all of it is successful, right? It's like YouTube or other platforms, but they're expecting almost $11 billion in 2028, and they're still not expecting to be profitable. Like, that's that's really bad. Hopefully that ends up changing. So they already, in my opinion, don't have money to spare. Okay, they're not really making very much, and it's just this. Yeah, it's just not. It's not a good look with what's going on. It's just not a good look at all. And there's some things too that they don't even share because the optics are so bad. Like if we click on overview, usually there's another line here. It's orange and it's earnings per share. And yeah, they don't even show that because it's awful. Like what's the point, right? So yeah, I mean we'll have to see what happens, but all of this is really looking bad for Roblox, and we'll have to see how it works out with Louisiana. Because again, yeah, that's coming. That'll get started probably this year, and yeah, it's the #1 gaming site for minors. Um, and again, even listening to the last earnings call, they've had insane growth, but I just think it's way too fast and they can't keep up. And so it's been going on long enough now. I mean, these issues have been around for quite a few years, and they just seem to ultimately keep getting worse as their platform grows, and they just can't stay ahead of it. And that's not an excuse. That's just reality for them. But yeah, they've got to do way more than what they're currently doing. I mean, they either need to change how they're looking at reports or have a special team that just focuses on the more serious types of reports. Hopefully, they have some way to break that down. But you know, when you have investigations that are looking at some of this kind of stuff and being like, yeah, like basically what you have is not working still in 2025, then yeah, you know, you're going to be working on getting some big government involved, and that's pretty much the last thing you want. And in my opinion, Roblox really hasn't made some of the changes that are probably going to be coming in the future because they want to keep having that revenue coming through the door. Because as soon as they restrict stuff or restrict more than they have, revenue is probably going to drop. So we've seen that in other industries or even with other gaming companies. If access is broadened, you make more money. So the last thing they want to do is restrict, but I don't think they have a choice here because Roblox is just becoming a bad thing. And then too, as parents get to hear about this, do they want to run the risk with their kids? I don't know. That's up to the parents. But you know, you can't have a platform where this just seems to be kind of running rampant and being a mess. And Roblox has even canceled events. Or accidentally allowed certain accounts in that they know are like grooming accounts, PDF accounts, and they haven't done anything with those accounts. I couldn't find that particular story, but yeah, it's out there somewhere. But yeah, this is crazy. So yeah, Roblox is really in some deep water, and things have completely shifted for them. And so I'm kind of curious what's going to happen. But yeah, this has got to stop because if Roblox can't solve it, the government is going to try to solve it, and more parents are just going to be like, nope, we're not going to do this. And again, some countries just could completely ban Roblox again, and then Roblox is done. And since they've never even made money in the first place, you think the investors are really going to want to stick around for that? Probably not. So thanks for tuning in, folks. You can always follow me at GamingGarbage22 over at YouTube. Don't forget our playlist. There's a lot of stuff I do on the channel. And if something isn't for you, no sweat. Just wait for the next video. Also, you can follow me over at Twitch at Don't Tread on the, where I do all of my streams. But yeah, when I do actually play video games, I'll chat with you guys in the chat. Absolutely. But yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. What do you think of the whole situation? Because yeah, this is really getting pretty big, and it's really not looking that great for Roblox. And so, man, I just don't think their future is very bright right now, but we'll have to see. So with that, folks, we'll see you guys on the next one.